So we went public through a SPAC vehicle, which was very, very big at the time. And I think a lot of companies maybe prematurely IPO'd through that process. I'd like to say that we're not one of them. We have a very strong sort of fundamental business. We're profitable, strong business model. We have scale, we have customers. But we've also been hurt by that sort of umbrella of SPAC as it relates to our valuation right now. But what I'd say is it's a great learning experience. It's a wonderful process to go through. As a public company, there's definitely perks, right? Where there's liquidity, access to capital. There's the ability to be able to attract and retain talent because you actually have liquid equity to give them. And you just are more on the radar, I think, in terms of just people knowing you and having access to your company, et cetera. So there's many perks. I also think that being a public company adds a layer of discipline because there's such scrutiny and there's quarterly scrutiny and there's pressure to kind of grow and develop at a very fast, rapid pace. So these are all good things you could say about being public. It comes with its own downside as well. I think that you don't want to be held to a quarterly standard because you're trying to invest in a company for the long term. And there's an inherent dissonance that exists with that and pressure that exists with that where you don't always make the right trade-offs because you're forced to think in a very sort of short-term way. But should everyone aspire to it? I think it's a very unique experience where it shouldn't be for personal gain. It really depends on what does your company need? And does the access to capital, does the liquidity and, does that sort of limelight of being a public company, help your business grow in any way? And if not, then staying private is quite honestly easier.